table where ladies greet each other. Our umpires are Mr. Terence Spears, Antoinette Gray, and in reserve Paul Richards. And our table officials are Yvette Somerville, Jasmine Sleen, Terry Ann McCullough, and then
All right, so the teams meeting and greeting. Of course, let me just give you some insight as to what's happening on the table. Currently, the Racers team sits in third position. They are on 5 points. Umpires here coming up for this encounter. It's Terence Speart and Antoinette Gray. So the Racers sits in third. They are on 5 points. They have played 4 games. The Orchids also playing 4 games, and they are on fourth on 4 points. So there's a 1-goal difference. Of course, the winner of this game will move to could move to as high. Well, the winner will definitely move to second on the table. St. James Sharps are currently sitting in that position on 7 points from 6 games. So the winner this evening will definitely move into second position at the end of this game. All right, so Kwanya Walker here, wing attack for the Orchids team. All right, so a throw in coming here. Misconnect there for the center and the goal shoot for the Orchids team. A good hand in from Sabrina Spence, who played some defense in her younger days. Of course, Spence is a former Sunshine girl. First goal on the board, center pass to follow for the Racers team. It's 1-0. All right, so ball swung. All right, so Kwanya Walker, wing attack going offside. So the Racers team are scoring to the left of our screen. Past nobody there. Orchids going to the right of screen. Again, the match here is live on SportsMax YouTube channel. It's also live on Scene TV's YouTube channel, also on the app. Tafia Hunter. Easy take there for Paul and Burton. Staying on the right side, so the Racers team prefer the right side of the court. Strong rebound from Daniel Johnson, a heavily bandaged knee. Umpire missed a replay ball there from Tafia Hunter, but his angle would have prevented him from seeing that for sure. A throw in here to the St. Catherine Racers team. Ball flying through court. Already on circle's edge for the Racers team. Good hand in from Vangelie Williams. No forward option. Good positioning from Burton, just missing that intercept. Sabrina Spence scores. So it's 2-0, Orchids with that early 2-goal lead. Pass off here from Tafia Hunter. So it's 3-0, early going here, still within the first 5 minutes of play. Racers yet to trouble the score. Again, a win for either of the two teams pushes them to second on the table. Very close in terms of points for positions 2 to 5, and we need 3 from that, from those 4 teams to go to the semifinals. The Spurs are already safe and secure, having not lost a match from their 5 games played. All right, so the race is quickly through court again. Francisco, she went away from the pole with that take. Would have preferred if she anchored her leg closer to the pole. Time held, ball being retrieved. All right, so the umpire is speaking to the wing defense, asking her to watch her timing. Good effort from Danielle Johnson. Needed more than one effort though. She made just one effort. So it's now 3 goals apiece for both teams. Good pass over from Quanya Walker. She finds Sabrina Spence on the baseline who scores. So it's now 4 goals to 3. St. Anna Orchids are at 4. Abigail Sutherland looking to push the pace. A contact call against the wing defense. Ball stays in possession of the St. Catherine Racers team. Good pass over from Abigail Sutherland. Francis cleans up. And so it's 4 goals each. So slow start for the Racers, but they're now back on level terms with the St. Anne Orchids team. Kimberly Thomas, the center here, passing over, interrupted by Paula and Burton. Ball pushed through court. An easy one here for the Racers team. Should get a goal from this one. So the St. Catherine Racers takes the lead. Center pass to follow. Possession lost. Ball moves back to the Orchids team. Time held though as the ball is being retrieved. Time still held here. So the St. Catherine Racers team, they are playing in blue. The colors will look similar. One is purple though. The Orchids are purple, just like the color of the plant. And the Racers team, they are in blue. Alright, so ball back in play. Throw in taken by the Orchids team. Ball coming through court. Possession stays with them. There was Tafia Hunter to do that pickup. A good try from Shanika Jones, the goal defense for the Racers team. Good effort here again from Jones. Throw in still though with the Orchids team. Possession still staying with the Orchids team. Another throw in. Alright, so Hunter puts up her first shot. She scores, so it's now, let's see, 5 goals apiece. Center pass for the Orchids team. Kimberly Thomas free on the right side. Well, it's their left. They're moving to the left, to the right of screen. So that would be the left channel for them going down. So Clark is getting a lot of whistles. This umpire already gave her a warning about adjusting her timing in terms of her contesting. Just needs to be a little bit more disciplined. Defenders should be in play. Alright, so it's now 7-6, 7 to the Orchids team, 6 to St. Catherine Racers. Center pass, nice structure on this one from the Racers team. And the ball is in the shooting circle, a pop over to the shooter. Push off called the umpire, by the umpire, sorry. She's looking at the ground, the umpire called obstruction. I thought she had good position as well in terms of distance. Ball wasn't placed properly, placed behind the attacker, and it was closer to the defender, and so the Orchids team comes back this way with the ball. Shanika there with a nice win. Early take. Shanika not looking there. That's Jones. A pop over to the goal shooter Francis. Needs to finish this up. And she does. So it's 7-all. This one's going to be a tight one to the pair. A pass to nobody there, so a pass to no man's land. Throw in by Burton. She's calling for help from her teammates. Ball held up here by the Orchids team. No forward movement from the Racers team. Now coming through easily. No whistle from the umpire. So it's 8-7, center pass to follow for the Racers team. So that was the Orchid center pass that they scored. Their center pass to follow. Let's see if they're able to get 2 on the trot. Good goal from Bartley. So it's now 9-7. So the Racers team out by 2. Good position there. Good touch, good spoil from Rashida Reed, the wing defense from the Racers team. Ball pushed through court quickly by the St. Catherine Racers, and they're in the circle. So they are transitioning quickly through court, the Racers team. Of course, that is being fueled by the push from Abigail Sutherland. Miss Energy there for the Racers team. Pocket rocket, if you wish. Another one for Francis. Should score this one. Rebound. And Bartley scores. So they're now 11. So it's 11-7. It's been a while since a goal came from the Orchids team. So it's now 4 goals the difference. Spence was a long way away from home. Sutherland with the steal. Ball again comes through court quickly. And there goes a signal for the power play period. It's the Powerade power play period. Again, Bartley loves the long range effort, and she certainly will go for this one. And there you have it. So that's the first 2 for this game. So So it's 13-7 in the blink of an eye. They're out by 6 goals. The Racers team still with possession. And Bartley again is in the 2-point zone. Will make this effort. Rebound by Francis, lucky one there, and she cleans up. So it's now 14-7. So a 7-goal lead here for the Racers team early in this one. Late in the first quarter, early in the game. Not seeing an Amanda Pinckney on the bench for the Orchids team at the moment. She's their long-range shooter, and so they will need to keep in close proximity. A good steal from Quania Walker. And Rashida Reed answers, almost. And a score there for Sabrina Spence. So it's now 14-9. So the Orchids with 2 on the trot and are in possession of the ball. So they could get another one here before this quarter ends. So they could come even closer. Spence goes for 2. Way off. Clean up though by Taffy and Hunter. And so it's 14-10. And so the Orchids putting on a run of their own to close this first quarter. So it's 14-10 possession with the Racers team. Footwork call. All right, so that usually happens once you get to the power play period. The teams just go a little off trying things. Rita. So it's the end of the first quarter here. The scores are 15-10 to the St. Catherine Racers team. Looking at highlights of the first quarter of play here, pass over to Sabrina Spence, who take this shot here and score. That's point blank range for Sabrina Spence. Ball over to Tracy and Francis here. So both teams playing with that holding shooter, target shooter. Spence there, and so it's Spence one end, Francis one end. It's goal for goal from both goal shooters, and it's 15-10. We'll take a break from this first quarter action in the Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors, add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Stripe to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach on the scene, every sorrel start bust. Them man is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
See some of Jamaica's best netball talent on show in the Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League. Matches are live on SportsMax YouTube and Scene TV YouTube channels on Fridays beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 6 in Jamaica. Get in the game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now with our last breath when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all, the power of our football.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica. The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors, add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Stripe to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach on the scene, every sorrel start bust. Them man is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now with our last breath when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all, the power of our football.
The prestigious Irish Derby is here again. The most anticipated races, breathtaking atmosphere, and a gripping display of style and elegance. Watch on SportsMax and SportsMax Racing for top-class competitors vying for dominance at the splendid Curragh racetrack. The Dubai Duty-Free Irish Derby promises unparalleled excitement and drama. Making June 30 at 8 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7 a.m. in Jamaica, a highlight of the racing calendar.
textbook free kick from Stuart Armstrong.
This season, it's all about the celebration, the laughter, the fight, and of course, the game. Watch English Football Championship, League One, and League Two on your home of champions. Catch every game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
Royal Ascot is our Olympics. It's 5 days of the best we can offer.
Immerse yourself in a truly British summer. Experience the splendor of the occasion. There is no event like it on the calendar. Racing at its most exquisite. The best thoroughbreds, the best in atmosphere. Royal Ascot, live from Friday the 18th of June to Saturday the 22nd, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7:30 in Jamaica. On SportsMax and SportsMax Racing on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Round 11 action in the ANZ Premiership continues on your home of champions. Steel and Tactics clash on Friday. The action gets going 11 p.m., 12 a.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Plus on the app. ANZ Premiership excitement on the weekend. Pulse takes on Stars in round 11 action. The pulsating fixture goes live Saturday, June 22, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. ECT on SportsMax, SportsMax Plus, and on the app. It's sunny and hot on the subcontinent as the battle rages on. The Proteas women can handle a little heat, but can they tolerate the women in blue? Women's T20 series. India throw down the gauntlet to the visiting South Africa on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. July 5th to 9th at 9:30 a.m. in the Eastern Caribbean, 8:30 in Jamaica. Catch the buzz. Stream on the SportsMax app.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, mad. Beer vibes they enough. Full of stripe and a general. Yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every sorry start bust. Lemon is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. And that stripe of flavor.
Germany welcomes world number 1 Iga Swiatek for the WTA's Berlin Ladies Open. Watch the tournament's 4th edition from June 17th to 23rd. Live action on your home of champions. Don't miss out. Watch on the SportsMax app.
The Mercury is rising in the FIH Pro League. Argentina lead the men's standings with host the Netherlands hot on their heels. These two switch things around in the women's competition, but the contest is just as fierce. Watch the league's final leg on Saturday, June 22 to the culmination of an exhilarating season on Sunday, June 30 on SportsMax 2 and SportsMax Plus on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today. Are you ready to take your sports experience to the next level? Look no further than the SportsMax app. With SportsMax, you'll get access to exclusive content, including live games, original series, and in-depth analysis from top experts. From football to cricket to tennis, we've got you covered with up-to-the-minute news, scores, and highlights. And with our app, you get exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in sports. Personalize your feed with your favorite teams and players. And compete with friends and other fans in fantasy sports. And show off your skills. Predict the outcome of games and win exciting prizes. Will you be the next champion? So, why wait? Download the SportsMax app now and experience the ultimate sports coverage. SportsMax, where champions are made.
Do you want to share your ultimate sports experience with the family? Introducing SportsMax app's Cast to TV feature. Now you can stream your favorite sports to the big screen. Imagine the excitement of watching live sports with your friends and family on the biggest screen in the house. With the SportsMax app's Cast to TV, you can enjoy live sports matches, highlights, and engaging analysis. Don't miss out on the action. Download the SportsMax app now and cast your TV for the ultimate sports experience.
Beautiful shot. Sweetly timed.
The highly anticipated Lanka Premier League is back for its 4th year. See 2020 top-tier players battle it out from the curtain raiser on the 30th of July, all the way to the final on August 20. Watch it all on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavor. The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Yow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every sorrel start bust. Lemon is a must, yeah. Big up and just. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor. Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Yow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every sorrel start bust. Lemon is a must, yeah. Big up and just. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
The Mercury is rising in the FIH Pro League. Argentina lead the men's standings with host the Netherlands hot on their heels. These two switch things around in the women's competition, but the contest is just as fierce. Watch the league's final leg on Saturday, June 22 to the culmination of an exhilarating season on Sunday, June 30 on SportsMax 2 and SportsMax Plus on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Immerse yourself in a truly British summer. Experience the splendor of the occasion. There is no event like it on the calendar. Racing at its most exquisite. the best thoroughbreds, the best in atmosphere. Royal Ascot, live from Friday the 18th of June to Saturday the 22nd, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7:30 in Jamaica, on SportsMax and SportsMax Racing on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Royal Ascot is our Olympics. It's 5 days of the best we can offer.
Immerse yourself in a truly British summer. Experience the splendor of the occasion. There is no event like it on the calendar. Racing at its most exquisite. The best thoroughbreds, the best in atmosphere. Royal Ascot, live from Friday the 18th of June to Saturday the 22nd, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7:30 in Jamaica, on SportsMax and SportsMax Racing on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Round 11 action in the ANZ Premiership continues on your home of champions. Steel and Tactics clash on Friday. The action gets going 11 p.m., 12 a.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Plus on the app.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now with our last breath when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all. The power of our football.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavor. The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Yo, the thing mad. Beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general. Yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every sorry start bust. Lemon is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in a the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now with our last breath when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all. The power of our football.
The prestigious Irish Derby is here again. The most anticipated races, breathtaking atmosphere, and a gripping display of style and elegance. Watch on SportsMax and SportsMax Racing for top-class competitors vying for dominance at the splendid Curragh racetrack. The Dubai duty-free Irish Derby promises unparalleled excitement and drama, making June 30 at 8 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7 a.m. in Jamaica, a highlight of the racing calendar.
Textbook free kick from Stuart Armstrong.
This season, it's all about the celebration, the laughter, the fight, and of course, the game. Watch English Football Championship, League One, and League Two on your home of champions. Catch every game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
Royal Ascot is our Olympics. It's 5 days of the best we can offer.
Immerse yourself in a truly British summer. Experience the splendor of the occasion. There is no event like it on the calendar. Racing at its most exquisite. The best thoroughbreds, the best in atmosphere. Royal Ascot.
Yep, welcome back to the Leela Robinson Courts. We are live here, second quarter action. We apologize for that break in transmission. We had some technical difficulties. Happy those issues are resolved and we're back on court. The scores are 25 to the St. Catherine Racers, 19 to the St. Anne Orchids. We're in the power play period for the second quarter. A 2-point effort coming up here from Shadeen Bartley. Went down and came back out. Rebound though for Francis. And they're going back for another 2. Shadeen Bartley missing both attempts. Transition here coming through for the St. Anne Orchids team. So it's 26-19. You could hear the Orchids team members signaling that they need a 2 from this effort. Umpire Terence Spirit to the right of screen. Ball connecting to nothing there from Sabrina Spence. Making another effort for 2. Out of play is the goal defense, Shanika Jones. Amanda Thompson is on at wing defense for the St. Catherine Racers team. She's out of play. Time held. End of the quarter. That goal will count for Sabrina Spence. The infringement happened before the final whistle, so she got to take the penalty shot and she scored. So it's the end of the first half here, game 2 of our doubleheader, and the scores are the St. Anne Orchids on 20 and the St. Catherine Racers on 26. That's a 6-goal lead for the St. Catherine Racers team. Again, the winner of tonight's encounter will move to second on the table. Highlights coming up now from the first half action here in the contest, St. Anne Orchids versus St. Catherine Racers. It's the Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League. Quick pass in from Kwanya Walker to find Sabrina Spence on the baseline. Good effort from her. Again, it's goal for goal. 2 holding shooters, Tracy and Francis, doing the honors for the St. Catherine Racers team. Spence here again. Uncomfortable landing there from Francis, but she settled and got the goal in. Workman effort here from Shadeen Bartley. Goal attack here. This is a 2-point effort she's taking and she scores. Of course, that's a comfort range Bartley, a longer range shooter. All right, so first half, it started goal for goal in the dying moments of the first quarter. We saw the Racers team stamp their class on the play, and so we'll take a break and come right back.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors, add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach on the scene, every sorry start bust. Them man is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness, because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now, with our last breath, when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all, the power of our football.
The prestigious Irish Derby is here again. The most anticipated races, breathtaking atmosphere, and a gripping display of style and elegance. Watch on SportsMax and SportsMax Racing for top-class competitors vying for dominance at the splendid Curragh racetrack. The Dubai duty-free Irish Derby promises unparalleled excitement and drama. Making June 30th, 8 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7 a.m. in Jamaica, a highlight of the racing calendar.
Textbook free kick from Stuart Armstrong.
This season, it's all about the celebration, the laughter, the fight, and of course, the game. Watch English Football Championship, League One, and League Two on your home of champions. Catch every game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
Royal Ascot is our Olympics. It's 5 days of the best we can offer.
Immerse yourself in a truly British summer. Experience the splendor of the occasion. There is no event like it on the calendar. Racing at its most exquisite. The best thoroughbreds, the best in atmosphere. Royal Ascot, live from Friday the 18th of June to Saturday the 22nd, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 7:30 in Jamaica. On SportsMax and SportsMax Racing on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Round 11 action in the ANZ Premiership continues on your home of champions. Steel and Tactics clash on Friday. The action gets going 11 p.m., 12 a.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Plus on the app. ANZ Premiership excitement on the weekend. Pulse takes on Stars in round 11 action. The pulsating fixture goes live Saturday, June 22, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. ECT on SportsMax, SportsMax Plus, and on the app. It's sunny and hot on the subcontinent as the battle rages on. The Proteas women can handle a little heat, but can they tolerate the women in blue? Women's T20 series. India throw down the gauntlet to the visiting South Africa on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. July 5th to 9th at 9:30 a.m. in the Eastern Caribbean, 8:30 in Jamaica. Catch the buzz. Stream on the SportsMax app.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Chow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general, yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach on the scene, every sorry start bust. Them man is a must, yeah. Big up and trust. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
Germany, welcomes world number 1 Iga Swiatek for the WTA's Berlin Ladies Open. Watch the tournament's 4th edition from June 17th to 23rd. Live action on your home of champions. Don't miss out. Watch on the SportsMax app.
The Mercury is rising in the FIH Pro League. Argentina leads the men's standings with host the Netherlands hot on their heels. These two switch things around in the women's competition, but the contest is just as fierce. Watch the league's final leg on Saturday, June 22 to the culmination of an exhilarating season on Sunday, June 30 on SportsMax 2 and SportsMax Plus on the app. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today. Are you ready to take your sports experience to the next level? Look no further than the SportsMax app. With SportsMax, you'll get access to exclusive content, including live games, original series, and in-depth analysis from top experts. From football to cricket to tennis, we've got you covered with up-to-the-minute news, scores, and highlights. And with our app, you get exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in sports. Personalize your feed with your favorite teams and players. And compete with friends and other fans in fantasy sports. And show off your skills. Predict the outcome of games and win exciting prizes. Will you be the next champion? So, why wait? Download the SportsMax app now and experience the ultimate sports coverage. SportsMax, where champions are made.
Do you want to share your ultimate sports experience with the family? Introducing SportsMax app's Cast to TV feature. Now you can stream your favorite sports to the big screen. Imagine the excitement of watching live sports with your friends and family on the biggest screen in the house. With the SportsMax app's Cast to TV, you can enjoy live sports matches, highlights, and engaging analysis. Don't miss out on the action. Download the SportsMax app now and cast your TV for the ultimate sports experience.
Beautiful shot. Sweetly timed.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors. Add a stripe of flavor.
Welcome back to the Leela Robinson Courts here in St. Andrew. It's game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. It's the St. Anne Orchids versus the St. Catherine Racers team. Center pass here for the St. Anne Orchids team. Scores are St. Anne Orchids 20, the St. Catherine Racers on 26. Again, both teams are in that fight for a playoff position or a semi-final position. The winner of tonight's game will move to number 2 on the ladder. Early center pass here for the St. Catherine Racers team. Cheyenne Clark getting a hand into interrupt play. Tafia Hunter is now at wing attack, so there's a substitution or a change in position. She's now at wing attack. She started the game at goal attack for the Orchids team. Spence with a rebound for the Orchids team. Paul and Burton with a late contest just been whistled out of play. This should be an easy goal for Sabrina Spence. So it's now 23-26. The Orchids clawing back this lead. Unlucky possession with the Orchids team. Easy shot there for Spence. So that's 24-26, and just in the blink of an eye, it's now a 2-goal lead for the St. Catherine Racers team. Good win from Paula and Burton. Her follow-up effort though causing a contact to happen, and so it's going to be a free pass or penalty pass is what they'd call this one, or shot. Well, it would be a pass because it was outside the shooting circle. Centre pass to the Racers team, 1 goal the difference, and the ball is well saved by Abigail Sutherland, and Francis scores just to hold on to that lead for the St. Catherine Racers. Centre pass to follow for the Orchids team, easy transition. And now it's 26-27. Racers with the 1 goal lead here. Centre pass to the Racers team. A breaking call on the wing defense. So it's a free pass for the Racers team in the centre third. Wing defense whistled out of play again. Heavily penalizes the wing defense Cheyenne Clark for the Orchids team. Goal defense, Vangelie Williams just being caught on a contact call. Both defenders are out. Penalty moves closer to the pole, and Francis scores. So it's 28-26. Centre pass to the Orchids team. Deflection there from Abigail Sutherland. So it's 27-28. Little argy-bargy between the goalkeeper and the goal shooter there. Nice stretch over the shot from Johnson. Williams caught napping as a pass made to Tracy and Francis, who scores. So it's 29-27. Goal for goal now after that run from the Orchids team. Throwing pass coming here. Amanda Thompson, wing defense for the Racers team. Long vision from Burton. No landing space there for the shooter, and so the goalkeeper called out for obstruction. Alright, so good first phase from the Orchids team. Second phase was also in the centre third though. As long as they maintain possession, you'd prefer for the second phase to be deep in the goal third, but if it's not and you're still with possession, then you could be okay as a coach. Uh, 31-27, hell ball call. So some form of defense being played here for the St. Catherine Racers team. And they continue to move the ball swiftly and attack. Of course, coming through the work of Abigail Sutherland. Ball into Francis on the baseline. Twinkle toes, and she gets it in. And so it's 32-27. So the Racers now are launching an attack back at the Orchids team. Easy pass over to the goal shooter Francis, who does the business at the post. So it's now 33-27. So it's back out to 6 goals for the St. Catherine Racers team. Possession remains with the Orchids team, so it's a throw-in. Let's see the defensive structure here from the Racers team. Goal defense got out of play, so it's 2-on-1 in the circle. And the goal attack takes a shot and she scores. So it's now 28-33, so it's 5 goals the difference. Centre pass to the Racers team. Let's see if the second face is outside the centre third. Nope, it's going backwards. Nice save. Easy pass over. So it's 34-28. Again, it's out to 6 goals. Obstruction call, so it's going to be on top of the circle. Both shooters rolling. Spence holds and the wing attack finds her and scores. Centre pass now for the Racers team. Let's see if they're able to hold serve on their centre pass. She goes back. It's a good structure here. Just not holding on to the ball. The ball there is Francis. And so it's going to be a throw into the Orchids team. Time held for the ball to retreat from court 3. Social media team there on screen just now. Alright, so the whistle will resume play because time was held by the umpire. And there goes the whistle from umpire Terrence Spirit. A good hand in there from Shanika Jones, the goal defense of the Racers team. Nothing, no option forward, so ball goes back. Abigail Sutherland out of play. And she gets another attempt. Out of play is Shanika Jones, the goal defense for the St. Catherine team. Sprints, steps forward, covers her and scores. So it's now 30-34. Centre pass coming up for the Racers team. Substitution also being made. Alright, so it's centre pass to the Orchids team. Kwanya Walker back on court and immediate turnover from her hands. Of course, Kwanya Walker is part of the current squad of Sunshine Girls. Just evading Vangelie Williams there, caught flat-footed. So they're patient in attack are the Racers team. They're taking their time, finding their spaces, and a goal here through Tracy and Francis. So that was good patience being executed. Never got impatient. They took their time, got the ball to the circle, and once it was in the circle, they took their time as well to get into the position they'd prefer to score from, and they got the goal. So that was a screen from the goal attack. I'm not sure if she realized she was creating a beautiful screen for Sabrina Spence. And she scores. So it's now 31-36. We're deep in the third quarter here. Risky center pass, but they maintain possession. Ball swung from left to right, or from right to left in this instant. Quietly goes about her business does this goal attack, and she gets to score 31-37. 6 goals the difference again. Contest there from Shanika Jones. Nice win. She gives back possession though. The Racers team are still in possession. Loose ball handling through court just now. Francis also finishes up. Center pass to the Racers team, back to 7 goals. Good effort from the center here from the Orchids team. Throwing though to the Racers team. Nothing on offer. Again, patience being exercised by the Racers team. And patience is paying off as well. Evangeline Williams called for the obstruction here. There goes a signal for the power play period. Again, players are able to score from 3 shooting ranges, 3 shooting areas in this quarter. They can go for 1, 2, or 3 for the last 3 minutes of each quarter. Center pass to the Orchids team. Spence trying to get to the 2-point range. Orchids are trying to play for the 2 as well. Nobody trying to get under the hoop. Spence is going to go for the 1-point effort. She scores. So it's 32 to 39. Still in the power play period this third quarter. Break against a wing attack. So here's another opportunity for the Racers team. For the Orchids team, I beg your pardon. Center being asked to watch her timing. Bartley's back on court for this, the 2-point effort. She's comfortable in this range. Let's see if she's able to finish. Off, rebound Francis though, and we'll take the one just to keep the scoreboard ticking. It's 40 to 32, 8 goals the difference for the Racers team. Anake Richards are now on at wing defense for the Orchids team. So it's 33 to 40. We're in the last minute of play here. Spence misses everything. Racers pushing through court. All right, so throw in here for the Orchids team. Goalkeeper Daniel, collision here. Good vision from time beats them, although this shot wasn't good. So it's 33-40, end of the third quarter here. Both teams went on a little run in this quarter. 33-40, again confirming those scores. St. Anne Orchids down by 7. Goal difference also very important for both teams. Looking back at the highlights for this game, Sabrina Spence taking a shot at goal. Tafia Hunter here at wing attack. So the setup, the defensive setup here for the Racers team is not as defined as the one that we see for St. James Sharps in the first game in terms of trying to put on a zone defense or a box defense. Both shooters being the anchor for the team. Sabrina Spence one end, Tracy and Francis the other end. Alright, so we'll take a break and come right back for more action.
The Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors, add a stripe of flavor.
Everybody, big up, yeah. Everything up. Strike to me swag, flavor in a cup. Yow the thing, beer vibes there you know. Full of stripe and a general. Yep. Fresh like melon, every girl walk up. As we reach from the scene, every sorry start bust. Lemon is a must, yeah. Big up and just. Flavors in the rave and that's a plus. Anywhere we there, yeah. Anywhere we there, yeah. Add that stripe of flavor.
It's right here and now. Everyone pushing towards the same goal. Now is when we need much more than 11 players. Together, proving that pressure makes us stronger. All for one and one for all. There's no other way to achieve greatness, because there are no little teams or miracles here. It's right here and now, with our last breath, when we all come together to make this the biggest effort of all. Now the end is here. Bring out all your inner power. The power of all, the power of our football.
The prestigious Irish Derby is here again. The most anticipated races, breathtaking atmosphere, and a gripping display of style and elegance.
Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League on SportsMax, brought to you by Red Stripe Flavors, add a stripe of flavor.
Welcome back to the Lily Robinson Courts. We're here for the Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League 2024. We're looking forward to the last quarter of action now. It's the St. Anne Orchids versus the St. Catherine Racers. The Racers are holding on to a 7-goal lead here in this, just at the end of the third quarter. They were leading by 7 goals. It's time for last quarter action again. The winner of tonight's game will move to second on the table. I'm not sure how long that position will last, but the winner will be sure to finish the night on second place on the table. Goal difference of both teams very important, because that will also factor in the run home. So here comes the teams. It's the Red Stripe Flavors Netball Jamaica Elite League. Again, we're live every Friday on SportsMax YouTube channel. We're also live on Scene TV's YouTube channel and the app. Centre pass now coming up for the Orchids team. Kimberly Thomas is the centre back on for the Orchids team. So it's everything to play for in this last quarter. And so it's 34 to 40. Centre pass of the Racers team. Bartley's back on a goal attack. Daniel Johnson just missing that possession. Offside call. An obstruction, so the ball moves closer. This should be a comfortable shot for Bartley. It rims out, but rebound from Francis, and they'll take the shot. Score. So it's 41-34. Orchids center pass coming up. Will take, and that's Rashida Reed, who is back on his wing defense for the Racers team. Easy ball over for Francis. Should score from here, and she does. So it's 42-34. Now 8 goals the difference. So they've increased it. Outer play again is Cheyenne Clark, heavily penalized this evening. Nice pass over, caught the defenders napping. And it's 43 now, 43-34. Another center pass coming up for the Orchids team. No defense coming from the back. So the Orchids team sharing the ball around. Paul and Burton with a hand in, but the possession stays with the Orchids team. Umpire having a laugh there, that's good to see. Center pass coming up for the Racers team, 35-43. Racers still holding on to the lead. We're in last quarter of play again. We're live here on Fridays. We're live on the YouTube channels for SportsMax and Scene TV. Obstruction call against the center, taken quickly by Sutherland. Easy pass over to Francis. Little clumsy on the take, but contact call against the goal defense, Cheyenne Clark. Another whistle against Clark. Sabrina Spence working the baseline. A good move from Spence, and she finishes off with a goal. So it's 36-44. So it's an 8-goal lead. Latian Stewart doing attack here for the Racers team. Currently a member of the Sunshine Girls squad in training. So too is the wing defense who is on there. That's Kwanya Walker. And Tracy Francis with a pop on the baseline, and she scores easily, 45-36. So it's pushed out to 9 goals. All right, so it's 37-45. Center pass taken by the Racers team here. Abigail Sutherland looking for options. Nothing coming forward, so the ball is played back. Good bounce pass here. No control was there from Bartley, so Kwanya's touch was a legal touch. A possession remains though with the Racers team. Easy rebound for Bartley, and she misses again. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Orchids team. Daniel Johnson taking that penalty. Kimberly Thomas it through court, quickly down this end of the court. That was a good play from the Orchids team, very quick. Defenders caught out of place, and so an easy goal. Seems to be an injury as well to Shanika Jones. She will continue though. A nice swung, ball swung across. Well done from Paul and Burton. She interrupts play there. So there's a warning. She's suspended for 2 minutes. Dangerous play is the call. So Shanika Jones is off for 2 minutes. So the umpire moved straight to suspension. He figured that play was dangerous from Jones. And so the Racers team will have to play with one circle defender for 2 minutes. If they're smart, they would maintain possession of the ball. No, they didn't. And so it's back to a 2-on-1 scenario. The Orchids are also not smart enough because they gave up possession. So the Racers team should be working the ball now just to use the clock up. Less time, more time will go. Time will go by quickly for their player to come back on. So she's on rest for 2 minutes, or suspended is the term, for 2 minutes because of the contest that she made just now. Umpire deemed it to be dangerous and so is at liberty to suspend the player. Interruption from Vangelie Williams from the Orchids team. Orchids team a little bit more settled on this play and they score. They should punish them for the one defender. Missed opportunity, but a rebound comes, so this will be 2 on the trot. She's unable to enter the game after a goal is scored once the time elapses. Good patience there from the Racers team. Nice play. Good shot. Should see the goal defense re-entering the game. Time held for her to re-enter. Alright, so she's back on court, Shanika Jones. So the Racers will be happy with their effort during her time off court because they were able to score during the period. I think they allowed 2 goals, but they scored 1, so that was good. Obstruction call against Vangelie Williams, the goal defense of the Orchids team. Bartley shoots and scores. So it's now 48-39. Just over 6 minutes to play in this final quarter. Final match for the night in this double-header that we have here on SportsMax YouTube channel and CTV YouTube channel. Easy pass to the goal attack that's finished. So it's 40-48. Alright, so no defense on the first and second phases for this center pass. Ball into Tracy and Francis, and she scores. Alright, so Paula and Burton called for the obstruction. Alright, so no goal contact call against the goal shooter. So the goal is waved off and the Racers team races through court. And Tracy, good shot. All net on that shot. So it's now 50-41. So the Racers team are now at 50. Strong take on the center pass from Shadeen Bartley. Good cut as well towards the ball. Alright, so Francis almost mishandled, but she's back in possession. And she scores. So it's 40-51. St. Catherine Racers now pushing the score forward. Early one, quick one taken by Kimberly Thomas, the center of the Orchids team. No time is of the essence, so she's pushing the game on. So it's 41-51. Under 5 minutes to play in this matchup. St. Anne Orchids versus the St. Catherine Racers. Winner again of this game will move to second on the table. Still 4 teams fighting for 3 positions in the semi-finals. Ball over to Francis. Of course, she's out of her range, so a pass was sure to come. Should be possession goalkeeper. Yes, it is. Ball moving through quickly. Orchids know that time is of the essence, but squandered possession. Time held. Ball is again gone to court 3. Can see the banner for our sponsors in the background. Red Stripe Flavors, Powerade, and of course SportsMax, the other major sponsor in this year's Elite League. Alright, so play resume. Umpire not happy about it. He wants them to wait on the whistle. Racers pushing the ball through court. Pass over to Francis. Should be an easy goal here for the Racers team. It is. So it's now 41-52. 41-52. Just over 3 minutes to play. So any moment now the Powerade power play will come in play. Orchids will miss not having Amanda Pinkney today. She's good at the long range effort and would be needed to help to pull the score back for the Orchids team. 10 goals the difference, 52-42. The Racers team working the ball around. So the signal has gone for the power play. Should be a hell ball call. Yes, it is. Hell ball on Bartley. Good presence over the shot from Daniel Johnson. Bartley loves the long range effort, but Daniel Johnson's presence over the shot caused her to hold on the ball for 3 seconds. A hell ball is once a player holds possession of the ball for 3 or more seconds. It's called hell ball. Time is held. The umpire explains to Johnson what happened. Again, time held for the ball to be retrieved. All right, whistle to play. It's 2-point effort here from Spence. Misses everything, but the rebound is with her goal attack, who scores. So it's 43-52. Here the voice of Michelle White in the background. She's the manager for the Orchids team. Sabrina Spence sent to the bench. Orchids team will go for broke on this one. They're going to try 2-point efforts. So you see Tafia Hunter now back in the circle. They're going for ones though. I'm not sure why they're going for ones if it is that you've subbed your 1-point specialist in Spence. I would think they'd be trying more of the 2-pointers, the fact that you've subbed her, but they're going for ones. Ones won't take them back for sure. It's 8 goals the difference. Easy first phase again. Not enough defense on first phase on the center pass for the Racers team, and so all those center pass first phase are connecting. Reed interrupts. I think that may be a missed replay call. So the Racers now working the ball, just running the clock. They are up by 8 goals. Just a reset here from Sutherland, nothing happening forward. Ball to Francis, doesn't want to shoot. Bartley scores, so it's back to a 9-goal lead. 9 goals the difference. Center pass to the Orchids team. They're going to push it forward. Here the calls for no goals from the bench of the Racers team. Still going for one, so I'm trying to understand the change that was made by the Orchids team, because they took out their 1-point specialist in Spence. But both shooters now are going for 1-point goals only, so I'm not understanding what this setup was. This is still 1 point, even though she stepped back, because she was grounded in the 1-point area. So if she steps back to the 2 and scores from that range, it would have been counted as 1, as her first place of land was the 1 point. The ball should be advanced here. That was deliberate obstruction, and she's warned. End of the game here. Alright, so end of play, 53-44. The players having a laugh. Umpire trying to get the ball. Got it now, that's their in spirit. Umpires shake hands. So it's 53-44, the end of this encounter. St. Anne Orchids losing to the St. Catherine Racers. It means the Racers team will climb back to 2 on the table. We have some highlights coming up here for you. So the Racers team back in position 2 on the table. That was Tracy and Francis early in the game. Good pass over from Kwanya Walker, the wing attack at that time for the Orchids team, and Sabrina Spence. As I said, she's a 1-point specialist. Not sure why she was removed from the court at the end of that game. There she goes for another 1-point effort. The Racers team moved the ball well, especially on their center pass. Their center pass to goal was pretty efficient for the most part. Shedding Bartley with that long-range effort from 2 points. A lot of shooting rotations happening from the Orchids team. Again, their long-range shooter Amanda Pinkney was not on the team card today. Not sure what's the reason there. She's a member of the Sunshine Girl squad. Not sure if there's an injury or what, but she wasn't available. Alright. Good pass straight down the middle from Kwanya Walker to find Spence, who finds her goal attack under range to score. Easy effort. Goal eventually. Again, the Racers, once they had possession, their movement through court slick for the most part. They had Cheyenne Clark, who was whistled a lot out of play. So again, it's the end of the match. It's 44-53. The St. Catherine Racers are taking this victory tonight. Again, we will be live next week Friday, live here on SportsMax and CTV's YouTube channels. That time we'll have the St. Anne Orchids versus the Manchester Spurs. That's the first game next Friday, and that's followed by St. James Sharps against the St. Catherine Racers. Of course, at that time we'll have a clearer picture as to who the semi-finalists will be, hopefully. We get rid of this ding-dong battle. But we're looking forward to that again. Please join us again next week, Friday, for some more netball action. Again, the game continues on Sunday. You just need to go to visit to the stadium to watch those matches.